liability, yet we are taxpayers. Then the only option is allow us to secede, and we can stay away with our problems. Otherwise, this is not the Kenya we envisaged. We wanted a unitary, considerate, accommodative Kenya. MPs from northern Kenya, ours is to protest that we are ignored, abandoned, marginalized continuously, and we are not happy with the address of the president in entirety. Thank you.
I just want to concur with my friend. The speech covered most of what the president has achieved, but northern Kenya was really missing out from the achievements the president has mentioned. He has mentioned several roads, dual of several roads and major infrastructures in terms of roads. None was from northern Kenya. He has mentioned several dams. None was from northern Kenya. He has talked of agriculture in terms of coffee, sugarcane, all other sectors of agriculture. But when he came to livestock, there was nothing substantial on livestock. Actually, the figures he gave are not figures we really feel they are true. He talked of 2.5 million. We left while he was speaking in protest because we feel we have been left out in the presidential speech and the government achievement. So we are telling the president, go back to the drawing board. Northern Kenya are really missing out from this case we are talking of, and we are really in dire need of reconsideration by the Kenyan government. That's my take.
Thank you very much. Let me also join in saying that the State of the Nation address today was just what used to be before, just the sessional paper number 10 of 1965. Northern Kenya has been ignored, was ignored for the last 60 years. He talked about dueling of roads. We don't even have roads ourselves.
But it's just the other day when President William Ruto spoke of your roads and they were saying
there was one road.
They are being worked on.
There is only one road which is being worked on from Modogash, from
segments
segment,
yes.
And that road has been there for every president talked about it for 60 years. If you come and visit where I come from, Wajir, there is no road. It is something in a plan. And in any case, even if it was done, we are talking about dueling in these other parts of the world, as we are talking about giving us one road, as if it is like tunasaidiwa one road, chukueni this road and get lost. That is not what we feel. We feel that if we are part of Kenya, we should partake in the national cake. If we are not, then we should be separated from it. Thank you.
Look, I would like to join my colleagues in pointing out the huge gaps in the president's speech. Northern Kenya was largely absent from the president's speech. We don't have roads. We have cattle trucks that we're using and that get cut off whenever it rains. For example, in my constituency, the section between Modogashe and Samatar in my constituency, up until now, we have absolutely no information when it's going to start. And that is the most critical part of the road that links the three counties that make up Northeastern, because the Lorian swamp passes through there, and that is the part that gets clogged every time it rains. And another observation I would like to make in the president's speech is, I mean, it's good to dream, and some of the models the president was talking about have worked elsewhere. And it's fantastic that the president has a vision to take Kenya to a first world status. But again, he forgot about the elephant in the room, which is corruption. How would you be able to achieve all those fantastic ideas, all those amazing, and I really applaud the president for having, when you do not have a proper anti-corruption system in this country? And I believe that is going to be the single biggest obstacle to the president's dream and vision.
One thing I forgot. The president has emphasized on small crops, cashew nuts, coffee, sugar, whose contribution to GDP is minimal comparatively to livestock, while he did not say anything meaningful on livestock sector. And we are talking of 70% of Kenya's landmass, the only livelihood. Right now, nothing is being said about it. Livestock is abandoned, and it contributes over 12% to the GDP, comparatively to coffee, which only contributes even less than 1%. When shall we be part of this country? If Kenya feels that we are an appendage to the other part of the country, if we are a liability, yet we are taxpayers. Then the only option is allow us to secede, and we can stay away with our problems. Otherwise, this is not the Kenya we envisaged. We wanted a unitary, considerate, accommodative Kenya. And under President Ruto, he had the vision for the livestock sector in northern Kenya. Where are all this? We are in the 4th year.
Are you saying that President William Ruto is good only when he's doing something for the Northeastern region?
I'm not saying so. Northeastern, where is equity? Where is equality? These are things in our constitution. Are we not Kenyans? Why are we mistreated continuously? We had the best hope in the 5th president, but it's gone, slipping away.
We had even members singing two-term in that chamber. How do you take of that? Because they seemed satisfied with whatever President William Ruto said today.
Yes, it is true, because it touches them. They are talking of dueling of roads when I don't have a road. I don't have water for domestic use and livestock. They are talking of two terms. For me, I've elected him. I'm a UDA member of parliament. This time it must be qualified and justified. I will not just elect. I must elect for a purpose and reason.